Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome back to OpenTTD. Patient transportation? Well, we're not yet in the age of steam, but we are close. If you recall, at the end of the last episode, we noticed that the new Griff settings were potentially not what they ought to have been. I had been thinking that this total town replacement set early mod would restrict the growth, but actually I think I've managed to add this one by going into the console and going into New Griff Developer and adding this one in. I've no idea what effect it will have, but in theory it will limit the growth from this point on. I'm not sure whether in practice that will happen or not, but you know, there's only one way to find out. Because we are doing pretty well. Obviously, we've got our long canal here, which is not mad profitable for us. These boats coming through, they're really not doing very well. But that's okay. It's fun. It's something. And you never know. One day we might have hovercraft bombing up and down this canal like like it's the Nürburgring or something. And of course, the other thing is, we're just sort of fast forwarding a little, waiting for trains to be a thing. Because I think, we've built up a decent fleet, a decent company. We've got 5 trains, quote unquote trains, horses. We've got a bunch of horses and 23 ships, and I think that will do for me for that. I'm itching to play with trains. That's really what OpenTTD is about, isn't it? It's just a train set for grown-ups on a computer. It's fun and games, really. So I'm just going to let this spin on. I'm going to have to be careful. I'm trying to build up a bit of a bank balance because if you recall, if we have a look at the ships, I guess it's mostly ships, but if we sort these by age, then any which are red, they are in need of replacing. And obviously the new ships, 70 grand a piece. Let's have a look at the trains, quote unquote, the horses, and let's sort those as well by age. How old are we talking? Okay, so we've recently sent some other horses out to pasture. We don't have any in immediate need here, but I think it's worth, given how many vehicles we have and how many vehicles we are going to have shortly. You see, look, there's 70 grand there. I think it's going to be worth actually adjusting our settings for auto renew, and let's put this at 200,000. That, because there's nothing worse than just being towards the end of a build of a big long expensive new route and running out of money because a knackered old ship somewhere gets replaced. So well, there we go. We made 108,000 in 1797. We just made about 50 grand in 1798, but spent over 70 grand on ships. So, we're doing all right. And we are getting there. Now might be a good time to zoom out a little. And you can see where we have made our mark. But what could we do for our first transportation routes? Well, part of me, wow, that really is. Look at Batbourne. It's practically Gotham at this point. Gotham City. Maybe this would be the first port of call, just to upgrade these to a better sort of system, to a railway. Just gonna buy some of these. I'm gonna get the transparency options available as well, because if I'm going to do any city destruction, I'm just going to pop this here and here. I'm sure I'll forget that I've put them there, but yeah, you see, if we're going to make this any bigger, I imagine this city frickin' loves us. Yeah, outstanding. Of course we are. We're like a scarecrow. Outstanding in our field. Okay, so 1800, we are getting there. Ooh, schooner. Max speed of 20 miles per hour and a capacity of 40 crates of goods. Yes, I want that. 20 miles an hour, that's pretty quick for a boat. But I gotta be honest, I don't want to start messing around with boats right now. What I want right now is a steam train. So come on, game. Let's see what's what. Yeah. I guess as well as this route, we have the other. I think we've just got the 2 train routes. Yeah, here's the other one. That seems to be going pretty well as well. I think, if I remember rightly, we only ever set this route up just to try and curry favour with Penningwell, but we seem to make money on it, so that's pretty good. And Penningwell has grown some as well. We've got a very good. Yeah. Oh, we can build a statue of ourselves. That would be nice. It's that really is vanity money, though. I do quite like this this city view. I have, haven't I? Look, I've shut that down. I just can't help myself. It's there we go. It's just a force of habit in this game for me. There we go. Yeah, intriguing. So we can see the different building types. But yeah, it is a bit of a lifesaver in this game, is having the upgrade option, so that we can just upgrade all of this in one go, which is what I think we will do as soon as we have something available. We're into 1802. We are about that time when the very first trains started. Oh, look at that! We've witnessed an industry being born. A metal workshop. Yes, because that's the other thing that now exists or can exist. Steel mills. Obviously, steel and railways, kind of developed hand in hand and helped each other out. Let's have a look at the industry directory, and let's see. Wow, look at all these steel mills we've suddenly got. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, right up top. You are not at all gonna. Yeah. Where should we build our steel mill? I don't know. How about on the top of this frickin' mountain? Yeah, wonderful idea. Now you see, that's more like it. At the bottom of a frickin' mountain. That's pretty good. I'm just having a bit of a look around. Okay, let's have a look. Hondborn. Alright. Yep. Got a coal mine over here. Is that an iron ore? Wow. There you go. That's interesting. Intriguing. I'm always leaving my windows open. Where else? Invet wood. Okay. So yeah, requires iron ore, coal and scrap metal. That's clay. Oh, I thought you might be a... There we go. Iron ore from over here and iron ore from over here. But unfortunately, even with these newfangled iron horses, I'm not sure we'll be able to manage that. That's clay again. But that's not bad, because look, we've got a coal mine right next door. So, that element of things was sorted there. And iron ore over here, it's downhill all the way, people. That's doable right there. That is doable. All we need is the locomotion to do it. I genuinely thought it was 1802. There may be some element in the new Griff of the trains being, available around a ballpark time. So yeah, still nothing. We're into 1803. Oh my gosh. Come on, people. We are also, building up a pretty decent war chest here. And I can see in 1801, another ship auto-renewed. So wonderful stuff. You can go away. Oh, all of these notifications. Maybe let's just take it off of that and change the settings. Would it be called pop-ups, do you think? Not entirely sure. Sound interface, viewports, construction, news. Here we go. Yeah. I think we're going to turn these off. There we go. Alright, we've got 1 million in the bank. We're just waiting for the technology. Yeah. It's this close to new tech. Is no time to be building a wagon way. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. So, tell you what, I'm just going to spin on, fast forward the game until we get steam trains available, and then we'll be right back. Alright, here we go. 1 cylinder experiments, steam. Cost 7,000. A speed of 6 miles an hour, but power of 28 horsepower. Cheap to run, and there we go. 1 cylinder experiments. Ready and waiting. Well, I never. So, what should we do first? A new route, or should we update an existing one? I think light rail construction. Here we go. You know what? 6 miles an hour. I think until we get some better trains, we'll leave the horses. They're going at 8, 9, 10 miles an hour. Whereas this little steam engine, I think is going to be more suited to this route here. So, I mean, this is the shortest of short routes, I guess, but never mind. Let's go ahead and what should we do? I mean, wow. I mean, they are super close, aren't they? Is that even worth it? Let's keep on looking, because you see, look, this might be a better way of going. What do we have here? Coal there. Ah, that's iron ore. I guess the coal could be downhill here. Yeah. Or at the very least, flat. What to do? I think yeah. Okay. Here's what I think. I think, yes, let's set this up here. This will take coal, iron ore, and scrap metal. And let's pop this here. Cobble, asphalt, mud, concrete. Haven't really, got to be honest, haven't really used these much before. Yeah. Sort of seems a little... Oh, well, you know what? Coal mine in the way. Oh, of course. How about that then? Oh, right. Oh, that, okay. No, I'm already liking that. Let's have these lines like so. And how are we going to do this? Well, remembering that my guys drive on the left, we're going to send this like this. I think what we will do is have them go into the depot here, and then they can hopefully just roll down the hill and in. Now, it has been a while since I did any kind of big infrastructure stuff on OpenTTD, and I know, well, I don't know, but I would imagine I'm not doing this in the most efficient, effective, best practice way. So yeah, any comments on how I'm doing this, I'm certainly interested to hear. I might not necessarily change how I do things, but you never know. Here we go. This is how I've always sort of done this. If we have a big old mess going in of crossways and everything, then we can have a situation where trains, as long as they can path to an empty platform, they're fine. And then coming out, as long as they can path their way out, they're also fine. We're doing all right off for money. I might even, think ahead to some different sort of settings where we might have multiple vehicles of exiting at the same time. And then what we can do is we can have this where we get a depot on that side coming out, and we get a depot on this side coming out here, so that we have a little more flow and less chance that people that trains, I guess, not people, slow each other down exiting the station. Alright, for the purposes of this, I'm going to, yeah, let's join them up, maybe here. And I'm going to set this up like this. The idea is to try and let these vehicles have get a bit of speed up. Yeah, up the hill, and then across to here. So I'm not going to put another stop before the hill. In fact, the next stop's going to be quite a way after, because I'm not sure how they're going to be getting up that hill. I'm not going to lie. And then some here, like so. Okay, interesting. Well, let's build a train. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, Clydesdales. No, here we go. Look at that. It's a beauty. Amazing. Mark II, 1804. I'm gonna chain these bad boys together. There we go. Let's have 3 of them all together. And what are we after? Coal, so it's got to be the open wagon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's see. Refit to coal, 36 tons of it, but remember we do have the 5 times multiplier, so here we are. Oh, an actual hoot from an actual steam train that is actually blowing puffs of steam out. Amazing. Oh, there's like a 9-year-old boy inside of me leaping for joy right now. Let's go ahead and clone that train. I'm going to watch it through the viewport because we get the speed at the bottom there. 6 miles an hour. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes up the hill. I mean, I think we're going to have one of 2 situations occurring. It's either just going to sort of plough through at this speed, or it's going to slow down to 1 mile an hour and literally crawl up the hill. Let's have a look. You know what? That's pretty good. I still worry that one of the things that might happen because of the reliability of the train, or the lack thereof, if it breaks down on the hill, it might slow down to a 1 mile an hour crawl. It might be the case that it manages to get up the hill as long as it's got a running start, but if it breaks down on the hill, then yeah, it may struggle. But that is what it is. I think a couple more trains are in order. It's just I might go a bit nuts with them. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, but ungodly slow. Okay. I think the thing to do here is to... Yeah, we don't have any groupings for trains. We haven't really needed them yet. So let's add a group in called passengers, and then let's add one in called heavy freight. And we can, no, not like that. There we go. We can add these horse-drawn wagons into the passengers, and we can add these steam locomotive engines into heavy freight. All right, here we go. Almost filled immediately. Yeah, I'm beginning to see that having this signal this far back is holding up this train for too long. So I guess just the issue that I had is that I didn't want a train to stop on the highway, to stop on the hill. Highway? Where did that come from? Yeah, I didn't want it to stop on the hill. Yeah. Not sure. I am going to put one here. I think I'm going to put one here as well. Did I have another train that I'm waiting to go? I don't know that I did. I thought I had more than this number of trains going. Let's fire it up with one more. There we go. Yeah, so, I mean, glacially slow, but at least movable. Wow. Yeah. You can see the 5 times multiplier on there. But we're up to 84 horsepower by chaining 3 of these things together. You know what? Let's just go ahead and fast forward this. Yeah. Breaking down, they are. And see how much this first train, 287 quid. So they are gonna lose us money. Yep. I guess it makes sense. We're taking a low paying cargo, an incredibly slow route, not very far. So yeah, but you see, we've laid the track. That's a big part of it, I think. There's coal, there's passengers. So I mean, the other thing with coal is it doesn't really matter how long it takes to get someplace, it's still worth a decent chunk, which is good because our coal is travelling at 6 miles an hour, not very fast at all. But we have a steam train line set up now. This is wonderful stuff. It's, you know, I feel like we're right at the coal face of the Industrial Revolution. Oh my god. I've got to get at least one of these horrific jokes in every episode because, you know, my son's left home at this point. He lives away. Don't get the dad jokes in there. So YouTube, you are welcome. You get them all now. Congratulations. So yeah, I think we'll call that for now. We've got steam trains. Finally. They're terrible. They work. Just. They are terrible. But it's a start. And I would imagine over the next couple of years, improvements are going to come thick and fast. So yeah, thanks for watching. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Cheers.